I can feel how uncomfortable he is doing it, Bacon. It's great. Okay, Pacific on defense, CGN on attack. We got no raid boss for this one, but we have 4 ghosts, 1 sheriff.
And I was talking about that first map. It looked like they didn't change much about their game plan, but here it will.
Yeah, this would be a good tell. Oh
wait.
my god. Well, I think
well, they definitely know that they wanted to punish and crunch over towards middle with 3 people close short. I'm pretty sure it landed on one of them.
Full support through market, but Element quickly.
Yeah, and they got absolutely wrecked on this.
Ambitious to go for that, considering they had
Crazy
no information
ambitious.
of the space taken over towards main just to swing
Piggy,
out
you here?
market, but
Yeah.
desperate times,
Got anything to say about that play?
after being revealed so early on.
Wait, what's your time?
2,
highlighting
1,
comeback and
1 minute, 59, 58.
Okay, I'm like 10 seconds behind you.
10 seconds behind?
Yeah, I need to do my double.
It seems like Element had his number for that.
He did.
The majority of that game.
I'm very much with you in that regard. You're looking pound for pound. He did, you know, Element was
What's
very
your time
much
now?
there. And Loiter gonna be cleared through.
39, 38,
At this
37,
point, we're starting to see the
36,
numbers
35.
sitting pretty
Okay, now I'm same as you. I had to
comfortably
pause.
for CGN, starting to get a good couple of steps towards A.
30 seconds left.
The Rock here would have to do something.
I mean, yeah, he has to go
phenomenal to get away with this,
crazy.
trying to isolate a fight on main.
And
It's not
that is a
gonna work out.
great
Benny with a good
recon.
shot. CGN have been clean on their pistols. It's been something that it looks like they've put some work towards.
One enemy remaining.
And
Tell you
well,
what,
Jellison
if
and Rose
Pacific
gonna
aren't
try and make
that
something
good at
out
this
of nothing,
map,
and it's not going to happen. CGN
there is
start off how they did
a
before,
bit of worry
very,
that in a
very
best of
sharp
5, their
beginnings
map
in
pool
these
might have
pistols.
too many weaknesses.
You know, if
Pistol rounds are very important
Benny
in this game.
dies
so if you're able to
first,
convert, what
it's
is
not
that,
the free
3
kill
out of
because
3 at
the
this point?
paid a penny.
Go for it. It didn't help them get over the finish line that first map, but
What?
we're looking at Pacific, a team that's only dropped
You're
1
still
map
there?
so far, and kind of just to
Chad, I
lagging.
didn't even
the
get it.
stakes back into the mix. These teams, yeah, they have a couple of chances here because there is going to be a lower bracket to make it through, but this
Wait, I
is-
don't even get it though, chat. What did I
leads
miss?
To 1 point. It leads to Ascension.
So it's
And to
not
be able to
free?
Make it all the way through.
They had
take
to
that upper
pay a
bracket,
penny
take the
because his name's
easy
Benny?
route all
That's
the
a
way to
that's
the
a
end.
stretch, man.
That's kind of what you're looking for when it comes
Nice
down
pistol
to
run by
those arena
CGN.
games,
Great
when it comes
pistol
down
run.
to the
Yeah.
grand finals. So being
Simple.
positioned as best as you
Simple with the
can
tier 1.
is
Thank you so
important.
much. Thank you for
And
the
right
3
now,
months.
it
Wins
looks like
Ascension.
Pacific's gonna be the ones that
I
are
think
in
Pacific
that
win, but
position.
I'm worried about their.
CGN
I'm a bit
can't
worried about their map
convert
pool for
this
best of
map.
5s. But I still I need
Yeah.
to see them on this map.
Taking a lot of space up towards Cat. Danger Men would be Jellison and LaRock. Sheriff and a Frenzy. Everyone else on classics. And the Owl Drone, well, right to the face. An Element, again, winning the fight up against Comeback.
Yeah, we're in double
Good protocol list, not taking
double
anything
fast
too
deaths at
lightly
the
as they
moment.
try and lean towards Cat. A little bit of a challenge. Clean from Benny, clean enough. And they keep 5 standing. So this is all going as you'd want, because this is a very heavily invested second round, Josh. They can't really be dealing with any losses here.
Nice
They
shot.
have to keep minimum 4 alive.
It's looking like they're going to keep all 5 alive at this point here. And keeping in mind going to that first gun round to see what the
30
difference
seconds
is
left.
of this Cypher play is. You'd hope that they've practiced this before. They've run it in official games before.
One enemy remaining.
If they haven't, yes,
They're gonna
it's a
keep this
small
one
piece,
crazy
but it is a
clean.
big piece. When you're switching up
Look
a
at the
sentinel like
money.
this, away from that killjoy onto that Cypher, especially when your entire defense is around the turret watching B, alarm bot watching middle, and then being the killjoy and the Sova on that B site, to keep the other 3 towards A little bit of flexibility in your jet to move around with the operator and do whatever plays that she needs to do, whether it be a B line, mid line, whatever. It changes
In
it
my
up because you
opinion,
don't
like
have
no
as
one
much
even
deep
no one even needs to
info.
do
You
this
don't
stuff
get
here because
heads up
this guy dying to
as
the
early.
spike
Yeah, you can put a camera
and
there,
no
but it's
one
not the same
like
as
having
a
to
turret.
rebuy
You can't
armor or
put a
anything
heat trip
here
in
is
there.
like
That's gonna
the
be hurt and
one.
broken very easily.
We'll find with this person searching
So it
anything
will
else.
change how Pacific have to approach their
Would have been
defense
too
side
much.
here.
Yeah, dude, no
I'll be interested to see
no
how comfortable
extra
they look. There
damage
is
done.
something
It's
to be
sick.
said as well of by standard. If we looked at this map, at least on paper, without going too deep into it, you'd say that CGN have the upper hand here. I think that's a fair assessment, at least when it's come to, excuse me, results and recency bias. If you want to lean into it a little bit, even how this composition plays. So maybe trying something a little bit out of the ordinary to tip the scales could be it, even if it's a bit of a risky choice. I don't mind them going for it. I'm happy enough to see it. Now we get to see how well it looks. How
There we go.
good does
Odin
this
comes
look?
out
We
early.
do have Rose going for the Odin. Man after Mitch's
Phoenix
heart.
or if they want to get double orbs.
And the setup mostly focused towards that B site. Cam and a little bit of a trip
Wait,
towards middle as
Yumpy,
well,
what do you
just
think of this
allowing a
map
little bit more
being here
safe
for next year?
comeback. And the
Wait,
first
what?
bit of
Wait,
information
what do you think
should
of
be
this
off the
map
back of
being
this.
here, like for next rotation?
The camera's just watching the
Think
water.
it's-
Ascent?
Yeah, do you think it stayed too long or?
Get close to that choke point,
No, I think Ascent is good.
and that Dark
Yes,
Odin
clear.
spam will follow suit.
Even though it's been the only map who's not
Clear of the
removed
first
right or
dart
something like
towards
this,
middle
but
as
I
well.
still think it's a good map.
A-main completely taken from Pacific. They know
Yeah,
it's going to
it's
be
fun
a
to
B hit.
play. It's fun to
Yeah,
play.
it's
Got
one of
to
my
know here, the
favorite
camera-
maps to play, so.
Should have noted, I think, Element at minimum this.
Even
front.
though
He
it's a
actually
little
set up
bit
pretty
simple
far, but
always, but
They baited a little bit, but look at what it does. Sent to the slaughter.
Oh, that
Rose
could have
gonna be
been way
rewarded with
worse.
one.
It was pretty
Vin's gonna
bad, but
go
it could have been
down.
way worse. Oh god,
Spam
still could
again.
be.
it's like Mirage in
No further
CS.
follow-up, but
Yeah,
this
it
show
is the
strength
staple.
already. This is going to make it a lot harder to hit these sites.
Everyone plays it.
Xavi, look,
Dude,
he's
look
all the
at
way
this
up
guy.
and
It
guarding.
carries and gets a timing.
But doesn't matter.
Yeah, does it matter?
Huge
Like this
work
guy's
from
in there,
White
spawn
up.
took a timing up short.
They gotta know
This
now
is a
there's another
very
in towards
doable
middle.
2v5
They've
at
got a
its
good
peak.
idea of where these
Because there is a
players
chance
reside.
this guy can get two.
Rock
Oh, he might win the round, but
Maybe
Yeah, he could
could
get
do
two.
wonders.
you can get
Let's
two
see.
from here.
Anguish just
This
trying
guy needs to
close them.
chill.
Keep, oh, that,
Wait, what
the
happened?
heads up work from
wait.
Shellison there to turn around and check on this. To even consider the chance perfect as Anguish now. A 1v3 needed.
Wait, what happened?
And for Larocque, you can just readjust towards main. You can play that corner. He
Guy
knows
on
that time's
A
on
said
his
that there
side.
could have been a timing.
So he plays the timing right. Anguish forced to go for a safe plant if he can. Oh, this is such a hard position to play out of Anguish here. Yeah, too many angles, too many
How did you
areas
know
to
here?
play
The guy
back
on A
in.
said there could have
We've
been a
hit the gun
timing.
round and
You reckon?
Pacific
Ah, I
have hit
guess so.
back.
Very
yes.
good
Good
round there
awareness
from
at
Pacific
least.
to be able to convert like that. They knew.
Or maybe
Hey,
it was
wait a
like
minute,
because he
didn't the
didn't
Silver
really have
drone
anything
up
else to
back?
hold
Where's
there.
this guy
Like
at?
when
He
he's in
hasn't
market,
peeked
you
yet.
know,
But
he's
also,
just
I
kind of
love,
peeking
as
off the other
soon as
guy's
they saw
contact.
that
So
Jet poker goes
Yeah.
out through that B
Yeah,
it
lane,
could
yeah.
be just that there is like
he
nothing
got
else to hold on
excited,
spawn.
sent
Even
that
though if
dart
there
out,
is
got
maybe
that
not
Odin
cap.
spam and really shut down
Yeah,
the
you still got to
approach.
do it. Yeah.
But because
Yeah.
that drone made it all the way up through Cat, saw nobody, they thought A was clear. They did not expect the push all the way through main, all the way to top middle to create this crossfire at middle Cat and
Why do I
Cat and top
stream?
I
mid.
think they could only
There's nobody
fix
on
like
site
the
anyways,
Ascent
but-
walls that you cannot easily
enough.
spam or
Yeah,
something.
that's what I
a
always
little
say
bit of
about
switch
this
up in
map. I think
setup,
that's
so
like the
high
easiest
focus on
change.
the,
I would be
trips
watching the
towards
games
B
anyway,
main, but
so
gonna readjust
it's
the
nice
camera
to.
deep
That was like the
towards
main
B,
reason
so
I
that
streamed. I was going to watch
this
all the
does
games
give
anyway,
room
and I
for
just wanted to
composure.
stream
This
and
can be a
talk
really quick
through
pinch
my
and
thought
market. You can
process
easily get
of what
overwhelmed
was
here.
going on, and then
It
it kind of
feels
just
like the
snowballed
obvious
into actually
adjustment, right? You
getting
run into the nuisance of the Cypher setup on
way
towards B
more
main.
viewers than I
You're
thought.
going to be looking towards Cat. You're looking towards
Now
middle.
I
You're
just
looking
keep on
towards
doing
the
it.
rest of the map. Now I think David even trying to eye up that camera. Yeah, aware that they
There's the
might have
sun
gone for a switch
directly in
up
my
here.
eye, man. It's really
Darts
going for
again.
me.
There is nothing there this time. And it will be the camera.
Oh,
So when they, there we go. That's the information. That's one spotted. That's a big tell already.
With the old camera, he would have
Look at
never
Benny's
expected that.
positioning over B, who has the
Yeah.
right back. Spike
But now it
still
makes
down,
the
would
noise
need to be recovered
noob
by
friendly.
one of these players. Looks like this is the B
It's like
hit
the
that wants
smokes.
to come into play.
But it
Maybe
tells you
potentially
now
for
when the
market,
smoke
but
is
already
fading.
just
Yeah,
clearing out
yeah.
A main from Pacific.
Making it
They're gonna
easy.
know.
They're trying to get bacon out of
Smokes
plant,
and
but
everything ready
Yeah.
to deal with this.
still there.
Not sure that they
I
have the.
quite like the adjusted
If they like in
trip as well
like
from Sellison.
maybe
Already
on
gonna be coming
console,
out
you know,
towards
console
market.
has the aim
That's
assist, right?
just been either
Yeah.
removed or taken back, but still
30 seconds left.
makes it trickier.
So
Feels like they've got a good read here, but
Maybe
25
that.
seconds is getting very late in the day. An Element looking for a reward through middle.
Oh, he
get
doesn't
it.
win
Laurent
that.
clears him. Quick through Cat, they try and make the down.
Dude, there's so much going on at the same time here.
They can't get out through main. Its choke point is being
Ooh.
absolutely strangled, leaving Vince
Look at that, bro.
unable to find value through mid.
People
here.
that are good with the Odin is pretty satisfying to
Pacific
watch.
with a
It's way too
really
strong,
nice
but
hold. This
satisfying.
puts all that pressure back now on CGN to come up with a plan. I want to see what they want to do here. That Cypher is enough of a nuisance that going for those late hits towards B just don't look as viable.
I love the little switch
Elio, I don't think so.
Right now.
I can have a word
As
with people
soon
out
as
here, but
they start
I think it's going to go
hearing
down
all the
well.
noise from CGN, moving around
What's
middle,
Cypher
moving
enough?
around
You know where
B-main,
the
destroying all these Cypher trips with
like
shots.
if you're being seen by the
Switch up,
camera,
they
it will
move
give you
the
a
shot,
sound
but then
cue.
Trip away and put a camera to watch the position instead. But the activity and proactivity to get into A main.
These guys are
to cut
3-0
the map
for
down, to
pistols,
know
and I
where
would hate to look at
exactly
their record
CGN
and buy
is
rounds.
only able to go,
'Cause
and then they move perfectly.
definitely
come
pretty
back
one-sided.
into position so that he can be part of the pack, part of
Since
the fight.
when? Oh, for a while now.
They lose a lot of
that
value.
that was, like,
losing
early this
you know,
year.
The turret goes down, the alarm bot goes down. You still have
Sure.
2 mollies left. But with the Cypher, it's like one shock, the trip goes, and you have to decide, am I going to use this as a kill trip to kill them as they're trying to execute into the site? Or am I going to use this for information so that we can put more players to defend instead? With the
Top 3
Killjoy,
broken
we
guns.
can cover a lot of ground and then still
Ooh.
have the mollies on top of it.
Because I mean,
It's
it's
a little bit
Odin
of a
number 1,
change-up that they have to
but
deal
then
with,
it's
but
probably the
Comeback
Outlaw,
has enough economy to get an operator
and
in play,
then
and he's probably going to
might be the Stinger.
Yeah, we were kind of
Could be the
complimenting how
Judge.
Element was really versatile.
Could be the
at least on
Bucky.
Abyss. When we saw the presence towards both sides of the map in middle. He was
Stinger's really broken if you know how to use
predicting
it,
that
man.
Positioning well, and generally got the number of comeback, but money financially looking a little bit smoother for Pacific. so they can
Shorty,
get
I
that
think
on
the
the board
Shorty's
nice and quick.
the
And it
Shorty
looks
is
like they wanna
strong,
Set him into motion
but
here. So
very
gets
situational, I
bailed
guess.
out from that.
The classic, yeah, but it's good that the
and
classic is
maybe a
good.
read, maybe just a heads-up choice that they know that operator could be out. So
And
you're
also, if the
expecting it.
classic
You know
was
you're
as
up
good
against
as
someone
you
like
lot
Comeback will lean
think,
towards it.
people would use it
Looks like a
way
bit of
more in
default here,
pistol,
Josh, just getting the feel of the map.
and they just don't.
Spreading the wings a little bit. Getting clipped.
Yeah, that's dangerous as well. Kind of playing
Lunatic.
positions through middle. I quite
Lunatic
like
just
they tried
runs
to
all the way
close
back
the
through
gap,
mid and then
but
repeaks.
comeback quick. This guy's not going to let that slip. A double stack towards
Oh.
main as well.
Uh-oh.
Vince could get so
And this guy is
punished.
not even
This
considering
is-
it.
Oh, being an Astra player is horrific
That's so
sometimes.
devastating. Hey, they might have
It's
done a
like
good
stick
amount
on
of
the head, to
homework
be
here,
honest,
though. It's
simple
either they take
creature.
mid or know that
Davio
Astra's going to be
does
over
look for the
towards
head,
here.
but the double stack
Yeah,
still
that's,
works out, though, so
that's a
they've
good
been
sign.
rewarded for that position, that proactivity towards A main. And well, the paranoia, a little early, but it's fine. It gives them that safety to take this angle, to control this map as they have been doing. And those trips are still in play, so they have to give away the game wherever they want to go.
Pacific are going to run their attack side, kind of in the same 1-3-1 split a lot. That we're
Yeah, and
seeing
look at
from
the camera
CGN
for
here.
early.
Try to make something work in this 2 versus 4. Crossfire with the
I wonder
Odin
when
on
this guy
site.
gets Wait, what the hell?
Maybe they could isolate
100th
Rose.
sniper kill. Okay, thank you for that.
But I like this swing around through Cat. I
Oh.
actually really like that. Being proactive, maybe,
Wait.
you know, backing yourself, calling your
Not
own
the
number up.
2v4.
But it has
We've got
given CGN
Killjoy
an
out now as well.
opportunity, and the
What on
opportunity's
earth are you
dwindling.
doing, my
Lloyd's
guy?
closing in now.
Spike planted.
Benny, you gotta go big here. Has util, has a flash, has the wall, has the molly, has a lot to play with. But they've already gone so close. This is where it gets dangerous. They now know Flash is good. Can he get a kill? Not yet, and not at all. There was a chance there,
That's a shame here.
and it fell away pretty
See, he had the
swiftly.
one
View's
way,
gonna come through Pacific
and he's
again,
in the
showing dominance
corner,
once
and
these
they're holding him
gun rounds hit.
spawn.
And I've been very impressed with the versatility. with
Yeah,
a
he
question
just took a
marking.
risk, and I
How
don't
does
think he
this
needed
cipher
to
look for
take
them?
it.
Well,
And
so
maybe
far
it
it's
could have
given
been
them a lot
bad
of
comms
safety,
from someone
and now
else
it's
to
seen the
force him to
operator
do
on
that.
top of
Like, I
that.
would hope so,
Pacific
but
look in control here, Josh.
As soon as they spot
Why
all
did
these
this guy
players
push the
towards
smoke
middle,
here, in
they
your
get that
opinion?
first pick, they confirm that
Yeah, I
Sophie's
just
there
thought
joining
that
as
it's
well,
like
and they
it's so
get
like risky
proactive
play
at A
because
main.
if
It's
there was
really
nobody
throwing
market,
the
it's
thorn on
like
the side of
incredible
CGN, unable
because
to
they
get
would
any
never
space,
expect
and
him to
Astra
go
going
through the
down as
one way,
well, but
right?
I
Yeah.
actually don't agree
But
with you
then,
about that push
yeah, I
on the
don't know. It's hard
Cypher
to tell. I
up.
don't
You
know if
call
he
it
heard
Cat, I call it
CCT
lane.
or something, whatever he
It's
could
a
have
better
heard.
play
But
with 20
Yeah,
seconds
I
left,
said that
and you
maybe
got that
someone bad
crossfire.
commed it.
It's better to play
Yeah.
Gatehouse because you
'Cause
have
it's
that
such a crazy risk.
flexibility, and
Yeah,
you're like,
so it's
oh,
like
it's so
it
hard to
wins them
punish
the
that,
round if there
especially
is
when your
nobody
team's
market, but nah,
rotating
in this
to
case it
establish a
lost it. So
crossfire. Because if you
Yeah,
push
but-
out and you get killed right there, that round gets
Josh,
close.
how are you going to get a
guess.
VCT contract if you don't make big plays? You know?
True, actually true. If he walked up and got both in the back there,
Yup. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay, look, if you're being a smart man,
this is
sure.
EMEA, not NA, okay?
Yeah, my
Oi.
bad. That's on me. That's it. You know what? I heard your accent. I got a little confused.
True, yeah,
You
my bad.
know, it's see some flashy jet plays. I got a little lost.
Ooh, the
And I may
flash
say
of the
lost if
Omen
the
as
source of
well.
Element
It's a
keeps
nice
doing
kill
this,
from
Lloyd
Element.
just gets absolutely backhanded. And they
The
found
Rock,
a new way
big
forward,
flash.
straight up Cat. You know what? We don't like the cipher. Cool. We'll just go to the other side.
Oh.
Oh, my god. The
Oh,
Rock is
bro,
still so
imagine you got that guy in
nasty, but they
short
have
there. He might have got
numbers
free.
here. And these fights, they're risky. And now we've got a 1v3. Gelson is going to be noted over towards
This
Cat.
guy does
Very
clutch a
over
lot,
short,
but this
very
is
early on,
very hard.
clearing up through past tree.
Dude, and someone's
He
pinged
knows
over
there's a good
towards
view on
close
site, but he has
door.
no idea if someone slipped through towards main, if someone's late wrapping heaven. So many unknowns.
Yeah, that was
make it
nice
so
though.
hard
This
to
is
play back
this is a
through.
cool way to play
Good
when
adjustment
you
from
have a guy
CGN,
on.
pivoting
Where the
right
hell
up
is my mouse?
catwalk and
You have a
straight up
guy
through
under
and
like
pressuring
this,
A.
first contact into swing here. That's cool.
That end around the 3 versus 1, do you see how they're all on the exact same angle? So as soon as he comes out that doorway and
Yeah,
tries
the
to
guy
keep
in
that first
sight
player
here had to
right
try and
here,
kill two, and
all
honestly,
three of
he was
them
close to
can
getting
see him.
three.
That is
What a
perfect
mad
positioning.
round. 9
You
ults.
love to
8
see
ults,
that.
sorry. 8
Close out the
ults,
round.
2 people that are
8
1 away.
ultis available on the board, and 1 orb for the KO and the Sova.
Yeah, that's a crazy
to get
record, Bacan.
10 ultis on the board. But it looks like a standard.
Oh, speaking
But
of
how
bots,
does the
there's
comp
one.
on defense hold
Yeah,
A?
paranoia.
Oh my god.
CGN, beautiful.
Phoenix
Rewards through middle,
Phoenix
rewards
just
on
duels
site.
there all the
They've
time, I
had
guess.
everything they wanted there. You couldn't ask for a better start. You've taken away 2 of the impact.
Yeah, and they have
players,
the
the
eco if they go.
1-2 punch.
I mean, this is looking likely
There's
that we go
quick
third
rotations.
map.
This isn't as simple as it's over just yet. A divide going through as well.
Uh-huh.
Plenty of ults invested here. Maybe a pop flash, but Vince is controlling it well. Takes away Rose.
Hey,
removes
very
the
nice
rock. The
round from
site
them.
is
Element's
theirs
doing really
as
good
the
at getting
round.
kills early.
This is the adjustment. Punish that A site. Get up, Cat. Get in their faces. It's working.
That was a good piece of misdirection. Sending that Phoenix from the front kind of took everyone's attention away. And then on top of that, he got that opening kill onto the Omen. It's a free site. We're seeing CGN taking the lead here. And again, I have to come back to it at some point this game. How much is changing to that Cypher from the Killjoy, impacting
Problem with this
their
timeout
game
is
plan?
I imagine
Part
they're going to
of
go
it was,
aggro with the knives.
The ability
Very
to
obvious.
let comeback move around the map with his operator to wherever he thinks CGN's going next.
CGN's
And
comp
there
good
was
on
so
defense.
much
In my
heads up.
opinion,
They
it
would
struggles
get
at holding
such an
A, but if you
early
go aggro over
alert
towards
to
A
what's
main, you
going
can
on.
normally
But now it's almost like they are
like
they have to
counter it a little
sacrifice
bit
so
or
much
like
space.
make it look
And
stronger
that
than it
A
is.
main adjustment
He's pretty
by
good at
pushing
fighting
in,
over
being
towards A.
proactive as soon as CGN spotted out in middle, spotted out at B main. Cool, that's nice and all.
They
But
just
what
win every
happens when they
pistol.
are
Yeah, I
in
do
main
that.
and
I
they're
mean, at
also
least in
middle?
this, they're winning
Who's
every
there
pistol
watching
also.
these gaps?
That's hopefully a question they're going through now. Yeah, they've got to find an answer to this. It was the first kind of hit back from CGN after having a couple of rounds really punished on towards them. So now we have to see the answer back again from the other side. But this probably isn't the round we're going to see it in. Yes, there's ults galore, but you can imagine that you're waiting for that big gun round to come in. So this could be another good chance for CGN to stretch the lead a little, get up to 5. And yeah, we can question the validity of the Phoenix on the defending side, you know, and all of that once we get there. But for now, they are very much in the lead. And Element is thriving.
Yeah, and they're
Is
going
it head
aggro.
against comeback?
Problem is, it's
He's
way
been
too
on
obvious
it.
that they're going to go
Now,
aggro.
we've already seen contact there. Vince should be on red alert. Already those knives are out for comeback.
Ooh,
You gotta
instant
respect that
reaction.
to
I
an
tell you what, they
extent.
didn't see this. Okay, they did see this
CGN
trick.
running actually away from it, letting them have the space to go B instead.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh no.
That was
We got a
lovely.
gun here.
Elements
It's a
a
big
barrel.
hiccup.
We got a gun
Ooh,
down. Oh
hold
boy.
on. Rose. That's an attempt there. Nothing to be really
They
found.
got one,
Comeback's
and this
forward.
guy on short
This
wanted to
opens
go
up the other side
aggro
of
and
the
try and
map
get the
once again.
gun, I guess.
This is a little premature from PCIFIC. They had this round, I think, in the bag.
Yes.
And I was about to say they have 5 ultimates online on a round like this where they have to potentially do some mixed low economy buy, but
Good luck to
an
Rose.
overcommitment
Just
and
got his recon
overinvestment and
though.
over rotation. CGN has a free A site, just Rose here to defend.
Oh,
We go,
Spotted
big
it.
recon.
Noticed
Have it
your
ready.
plan.
Yep.
Oh boy.
How long does he get to live? Rose? Okay.
Ah, he's done fantastic,
Fair
man.
enough.
Little dodge
Still
up. You got a
alive.
smoke to play with.
Cavalry
Used
on
his
the way,
recon early. You
35
can use
seconds.
your
Now
drone
it's
though.
getting a little bit dangerous.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. They
You're
know you're
using
Jenny because you can
lockdowns
go
to
left
try
or
and
right.
alleviate that pressure, to remove that stress.
Now
With Lock
everyone's
becoming less of
here.
an issue in that regard. Does Rose manage to be outside?
Did they
I
get
think
stopped
they
or why
do
did they
actually,
stop
swing
and not
towards
go
Helen,
with
just
the
for
Sova
Cubby.
ulti?
And almost a pre-take there, but
recon.
CGN so aware of the
Okay.
swing.
Because they had to
Ready
use like
and
2 big
waiting.
ults now on
They get
the
everything they
eco
wanted.
or like half buy.
That got a
Yeah,
little
so
dangerous.
I was
I think
wondering.
before the
missed
server
opportunity
all
there for
went
Pacific,
off,
Josh.
he recon back one.
I think it's
Okay.
almost a missed opportunity. Like either side that
I
lost
mean,
that
they hit some
round
nice
could have
shots
been a
here.
missed opportunity. The
Yeah,
side
true.
of CGN at the end
I
there,
still feel like,
one smoke on
Pacific
nades from
messed up a
Pacific
bit.
right here on this swing. They could actually stuff them at the choke point. There's no time to rotate anywhere else. But for the side of Pacific, you're right. They had the advantage. They had the rotation.
But they used
a
so many
premature
ults.
Hunter's Fury, an over rotation from Loida.
Sir
teleporting to the back of B
Docbot,
site,
thank you so much
leaving
for the
Rose
Prime,
on
man.
his own
Appreciate the 7
over
months.
towards that A site,
Thank you,
losing
thank you.
comeback on the cat peak.
No diff
You're
POV for
absolutely
replay?
right.
Nah, because
I
it's
think
online.
A sloppy round from both
They,
sides, and
they only
CGN
have like one POV.
narrowly coming out on top.
They could get
Once
more
again, they've
observer
navigated up
PCs and put them into a replay
Catwalk.
machine.
Already looking to
But I
maybe
think
pressure
they're
towards Swing.
using
They've
a
shown
thing
little
called
presence towards
vmix,
being like that. That
and
draws
at least
over the
last time I used
additional
vmix, it
body
can only have
control.
like, oh my god,
Oh,
no way. Last time I used vmix, it can only have like 4
something
inputs
I
or
shouldn't
2
have
inputs.
seen.
I can't remember.
Ouch.
that was very unpleasant.
Yeah, devastating.
And
That
now
was
there's
very brave. I
problems.
like it.
You like that one, do you? That's the one you're into?
Yes.
All right, for, you know,
Respect.
masochist. And now 4 players pouring through. Oh, dearie me.
No way.
Perfect
Twice in
paranoia.
a round.
Yeah.
Or simply just in a line, saw the traces and got the damage. But a 2v3 is far from impossible. There's Larok starts working back through, but Element's position is strong. But Loiter gets the trade.
They
Now
should
the
have
Pub,
enough
look
for
at
his
the
1
HP on
HP.
Vince. He's down so damn low. 11 HP. The timing, gorgeous for
Whoa,
Vince.
they win this
Perfectly
as well.
done in the end. Handled the pressure so well after this round got turned on its head.
I mean,
3
they're
to
running away with
6,
this, are
the
they not?
round lead builds, and you have to look back at Abyss and look at how close that game got.
No way, that's
for
devastating,
Pacific's
man.
map
Look
pick.
at it.
And
That's
now
the
you're going to
Phantom right
CGN's
there.
map pick, and they're looking really clean.
Both of them
Remember,
had
this
Phantoms,
is
they get 2
usually a
kills.
defense
Yeah,
side of the
it's a
map.
brutal
But
round
the
to
way
lose
that
this
the
one.
choke points work, you really have to get involved at
Even
middle.
with the
That's
1v1.
something that Pacific
Yeah.
does really well, but they also sometimes, you know, I look at Pacific,
Okay,
their team
chat.
on their attack.
After watching this map,
They use
and
the
after
entire
watching
map,
their
but the thing I don't
Lotus,
like about it is sometimes
worried for this team
it's
in the best
all
of
at
fives.
the same time. So being able to do this
I
bite-sized
think
things,
now
use
after
the map
watching
to go
everything and
together,
kind of seeing
is
them
gonna
on,
be something
on
I
at
look
least the
forward
majority of their
to
maps,
for their
I
attack
think I'd
side, but
probably say
for now,
Apex is
they
the
still got
favorite.
a few more rounds of defense here that they need to close
Just
up
because
on.
I don't think Pacific's
Vince
Ascent
one up from
and
the ult.
Lotus
got
looks
his.
great. I think their
Of course, the
Lotus looks
money
better than their Ascent as well.
Shot to pieces. Deep camera towards B main. That could be cleared pretty quickly. Benny, yeah, very aware.
They might
Hard to
again, they
read
might be
into
able
this.
to
We know that
individually diff
CGN
people,
play the
but
whole map out, and they're playing very patient here. Maybe trying to eye up if there's a stack or if someone's being proactive. Pretty much holding a very standardized default. Starting to get a little bit more curious towards B. Gonna get a smoke invested over there. A trip can be broken very comfortably as they're already closing in up catwalk.
So much space taken from Benny here.
Surely Benny's
Potential
good for that.
punish.
Yeah.
gotta be a punish on B
Listen,
main here,
he
right?
popped his cage to
He,
get
he
away.
did, yeah. I was gonna say he did pop his cage
Closed the
there.
door.
Feeling it. Feeling they're getting closer. That's a horrible feeling. The door's being broken.
Good luck
You
to
knew
him. He
they
has
were
a
towards
recon to
main.
play off of though.
Luckily, someone managed to slip through. Who was that? Actually, getting towards side was Rose. Very surprised. A good flash, though. Should have completely blinded Jellison, but they
Ooh.
didn't check it.
Ooh.
Could have had a little glimpse there. Maybe.
Bulldog.
On big ult time now, running low.
Whoa.
10 seconds. Come back.
No,
Ping through the side,
not
10
again.
seconds
Still
and
did great
counting.
though to get
They
two.
are running so low on time
Keep an eye
here.
on the time.
Loiter.
Two
It's
people
done,
send.
but
Oh,
bomb
yeah, I
They
mean,
need to.
the
The
spike's on lane.
spike was
Yeah.
dropped.
Didn't even see the spike on lane. I thought it went
Disastrous
down.
round in the end for CGN.
Congrats, CGN. You guys played yourselves there. I was in
Damn.
the process of thinking about the way that Pacific
They
is
did pretty good flood
losing
on
that
side
control over
here.
B main.
Honestly.
Normally
Yeah,
they
just
could have
the
a
smoke
killjoy
is
there,
always
right?
good, like
And
Yeah,
usually
the-
that CGN
that
has to
allows
play.
you
They
to
only have
cross
that one
the
initiator.
stairs.
Walk around, try to do these contact rounds. An
What do you think of the stinger at the moment?
If they're trying to take B main,
Do you use it
Yeah.
much or not?
plus, a
Yeah,
dark
I
Otis
do.
spam on that trigger stops that. But right now, Pacific, they
You got the
can't
spray
get their
down?
economy
Of
in
course.
line, and they don't have that killjoy
Krieg?
for that advanced input towards B main. B main's lost, but CGN.
It's just good on
takes
close
so
angles.
long
Like
into
it's
that
much better
round,
than
they
Sheriff
allow
on
that flood to
defense.
come in,
Yeah.
and they
On
run out of
defense is
time,
better,
spike
but
down,
on
and aren't
attack,
able
I
to get
think
into the site there.
It depends what you play, I guess.
A small mistake.
If you are
close the
duelist,
scoreline
Stinger
up
is
again.
incredible.
You got to say
Yeah.
that overall, CGN have had a really nice approach to this and playing it well. You're looking at an element up against comeback head-to-head on Cat again, over towards Tree here, potentially Loiter.
Timing
Gonna
with
have to
this.
evacuate
Even
sooner
mistiming it,
rather than
honestly,
later.
that I think
Oh
if you're going to do
my
that,
God,
maybe the
Element.
flash goes into the
The
corner. I'm
laboured
not sure.
spray,
It
but
depends if
he's
you're doing it for the
rewarded on
Omen
the
or not.
second
Bro,
glance.
Element
Not gonna
has
get the
been
third,
running
but
up
Loiter
short and
is
winning,
now in a bit of
what,
a
3
pickle.
rounds now?
He's got players left, right, and center. Rose has slipped over. Do they expect Benny to be
Don't
here
do it,
as
bro.
well?
Don't do it.
Deeper
Okay,
angle, but
yep,
Rose
you do it.
finds the
You're,
reward.
So
you're the
fast.
guy.
Re-smoke
It was
towards
crazy
main.
fast.
The paranoia primed.
I can't believe he gets
And,
that kill.
and if you're looking at Cellison, he's still got the camera towards middle. He's still got a trip towards that B site.
They're gonna Astral Well across the site for the plant. They were thinking about it.
I'd have preferred that.
They're-
Rose
They
is
might
still
still
here.
do it as a fake to slip up Cat and get the backstab.
Does Rose turn
we
attention
go,
away?
guy in
The
short.
silence feels deafening. You feel like they're up to something, and now they
Ooh.
know. Anguis gives it away. The split push towards the side. Loiter looks towards short, sees two. Now knows that they've been
Timing.
split to pieces.
Flash
Loiter
short,
looking to
look at
try
the
and
guy.
focus towards that
Oh,
tree
man,
side.
they
Paranoia
killjoy.
goes there, but what do you do with this? You're kind of stuck here, hoping you could get one, and you can't. Now Shellison is locked out from this. Been more ways than one.
7-4.
Divide in play.
Do you remember the
Lockdown
old school
ticking
Astro
through.
Wall?
It took a lot of the
Yeah.
odds, Josh,
With the
but it's
little
got
gap,
them
and we
what
had
they
the
needed.
plan to suck the guy.
Got them
Yeah, yeah.
exactly
Our
what
side.
they needed to be.
Did it
That
worked
was
in practice so many
realizes
times.
the
Ah.
situation.
Fun.
He's gonna save.
We
came
never
out that
did it in
7th round
official,
favor of
unfortunately.
CGN and
No, someone else did it.
almost looking like that.
I think,
really?
yeah, I
first
think
map
we did it against them
scoreline.
in Prague, and
The
someone managed to use it
8-4
in
Yeah.
official.
Really?
potentially if they're
Yeah.
able to keep this momentum going forward.
That was one of the
No
funniest
real
things.
solution from the side of Pacific at the moment.
I'm
Element
surprised.
doing what he does best.
You
We saw
know,
it a little bit
Abyss.
on Abyss as well. With
People
him
do
going
it.
for those
I'm surprised
solo
people don't
opening
do that
kills
on
the
Abyss
A
as
side
well.
there, and
Yeah.
here
Look at Abyss. People
on
always do
catwalk
that
with
B
just
ult.
a smoke.
Oh,
Works
yeah,
pretty
yeah,
well.
yeah.
He's able
With
to
the
take those
wall,
fights, gets
exactly.
the first one on short, gets the second one on A site, and that opens up the floodgates for the rest of the team.
Oh, you're spot on. He's he's such a can opener. You know what I mean? Like, he'll find you that pick. He'll find you that player. He'll open up so much space. We've seen it not only on towards comeback. Sure, that has been an ongoing fight over towards catwalk in middle, but we've seen it here. Catching the rock here off that little bit of pressure over towards A main.
Where they
I
get
love
caught
the
off from
timing of this
short
Element
way
really
too
making
much.
it hurt.
What are the
It's
2 on A
timings that
doing
he
here?
strikes that makes it so difficult. And he
Why are the
punishes
2 on
these
A
attempts.
playing like this?
Rose didn't realize he got caught.
Just out-
with,
just in the
switching
middle
over
of
to
the
Alpha there.
crossfire.
Thought he might be
With no
a little more
info
on
and
his toes
short.
on that one, but still. 4-7. Yeah, it's starting to slip away from them here. CGN giving themselves exactly what you'd want to see for themselves. A little bit of stability after a very hard map one, and arguably
Oh, they got the most
a
perfect
map
setup
for
for it
them that's
now.
been read a
3
great
people
deal,
here.
but they
Oh,
still
they
find
saw.
value on pressure up mid straight
Will
away.
they care?
Benny. They've already cleared that question mark, and they've caught Benny for it too.
That weird, man, that he still went for
List.
that.
Also falls. 3 versus 5.
I would have done a more passive wall. I
They have
get that he's trying to
weapons.
create pressure, but
But a Bucky on a Rose. But
Oh, it's still
instead of
super
going into the
doable,
site to
man.
take Garden here, they're forcing the
my
fights.
goodness.
yeah, if we all swing
Trying
at the
to.
same time, everyone's focusing on the one
Now
point.
look at them just held back by Treat. Rose getting curious.
Don't.
Element waiting.
Why?
Oh, sharp as hell, Element. So nasty in CGN, playing this so well. You thought they were caged. They're not.
Oh my god, he got
Jonathan
the
Norris
guy
kept
at
them
the
alive,
back.
and Vince is the one.
No way.
hopefully
3
get those scales
HP.
for
I
CGN
cannot believe
here.
they win this.
The rock down, desperately low. 3 HP. And Vince, no
I
subtlety
mean,
about
door
their
is down,
approach,
so you know
deciding
that
to
he's
stick
coming from this
towards
one
hell.
pause.
Unsure of the next step. Can Rock quietly do this?
Go and do big
Still got a
flash.
flash. Still got a knife.
I don't know if they are,
He goes for the drop, and he's been punished on it.
if it's
so
allowed to do the
quickly.
silent
Vince
jump.
keeping CGN
On
in
the
the
box?
lead here.
Yeah, on that
8
box
to
exactly.
4.
Because
Yeah.
you can like
This is the half they would
hug
have
the
dreamed
wall.
of. After a difficult
down.
And you,
this,
yeah,
this
and you don't
is
make
what they were
nice.
hoping
I don't know
for,
if it's
but
allowed
can
or
they
not.
stick the landing?
Because I don't know
Can
if
they
it's a
close out
bug.
map two?
It's like you press S that you like move slowly.
Nuts.
I don't know if anyone has ever done it, but I think you can do it on the wall.
I think it might be allowed. I'm not sure.
It's like you just press S that it moves like 0.01 speed, and then you just fall off to the side and you go silent.
That was a criminal 3v5 to lose here.
Yep.
They're not that good at this map, man.
Yeah, it was kind of. They just pushed Garden in 2 people
Yeah.
when there was no like info that if they were
with,
side
with, a
even.
with a sheriff. I just don't get it. And like the whole way of how they play short, this doesn't make sense. They never actually hold short from Garden, like back at Garden, like by the tree, like how everyone plays it.
Yep.
Chat. I think their map pool might kill them, man. I think the map pool might kill them in this. They're all insanely impressive, but they're Lotus, they're Ascent, and then someone just has to get one more map against them in a best of 5. Yeah, I'm worried.
But it was CGN who made it count. Who
A little
made
bit
it
worried
work.
for him.
We were questioning the switch up of the Cypher. I'm not against it still, but this is where it gets incredibly difficult to find that value as well. What are your thoughts after the first half leading into the second now?
I just
Element
see a couple
has a lot of fast
1v1
kills,
rounds
yeah.
for Vince, a 3-on-5 that to wrap up the half there. It looks like Pacific is a little bit uncomfortable at the moment. I would like to see them be able to go into their game plan of 1-3-1ing, taking that middle space, utilizing all the lanes to end the rounds instead of just straight up 5 through B main or 5 through A main. But
Can
right
they ban
now,
Lotus or
confidence
Ascent?
from
I don't
CGN,
think they need to
the
ban
rounds that
Lotus.
Element's been opening and
I
taking
would be
these
down for them banning
aggressive
this map
duels
more.
and winning them.
What
It's
did
gonna
they
be a
ban anyway?
difficult road
Bind,
back
right?
For the side of PCF, this might be a wrap for CGN, and looking for that 4 out of 4 pistol round here.
Let's see. They've been on it before.
Maybe their attack's really
They
good.
do it again.
They
Already
didn't drop
anguished.
him anymore. Ghost
Oh,
with armor.
Bloody hell, 6 HP ain't much. And I don't think anyone's saving you. No, Rose was hungry for that kill.
Oh.
Beautiful follow-up as well. But Element quick to work. Gets on in and gets on out. Jellison, I mean, coming alive a little bit. Really starting to hit a couple shots here. We're looking at Vince and Benny. Vince already noted. Benny, though,
Sharp,
taking
man.
steps, taking strides towards the
Yeah,
site.
this guy's just gonna kill everyone on sight.
Complimented the likes of Element before. Likes of Comeback. He's up there. Benny doing absolute bits. Loiter, though, this position is going to chip away. And they know Laroc's on the site.
Yeah, but he needs to stay alive.
It's a nuisance. It's a problem trying to deal with
No.
that backline. Benny still.
And it's a
there.
plant
He's going
behind.
for it. That should be. Loiter's going to try and
Ah, they
somehow
played this so
close the gap
badly.
in time. I don't know if he can. He'd have had to already kill Benny. And yet, that one's done for.
Okay,
How
give me a
the
third map.
hell
They're not good enough for
did
this
Laroc
map.
fall at the back of
Another.
the site there?
I mean, CGN played that well. They took their time to
He
heal
got
with the
too
Phoenix and
curious,
stuff.
Yeah,
too
yeah,
greedy for
Benny
that
played really well.
information for
Gosh,
that fight.
yeah.
But he realizes he needs to, that the spike's planted in a very safe position. He cannot deny that.
Yeah, they're
He
pistol
needs to
gods
make
though, aren't they?
like, his teammate needs to stay alive there. There's no ifs, ands, or buts.
Yeah.
And it's another round in a man disadvantage. It's a round that CGN should not be
Oh,
bringing
yeah,
it
he
out.
forced the
Laroc, he
fight.
just went to the stairs and fought. He didn't stay behind
Why?
the box. He didn't stay boathouse.
4-0 for the
CGN built
pistols.
on that lead. They take the 4 out of 4.
Bind
for
is by
pistols
far
this series.
PCF's worst
Josh, I
map.
feel like I've played too much
Oh,
Valorant
really?
myself
Worse than
recently, and
this?
I'm becoming you.
You're
They got
becoming
Like,
me.
three
big things,
three
I'm
bad
getting angry
maps.
about
Then
things.
yeah,
You're
Bind
becoming
Ascent
streamy.
somewhere up
Yeah,
here.
exactly. It's not a good
Lotus
look.
like
It's-
winnable
I-
against some
hate
teams.
streaming.
I'm gonna get put back in my cage, but we do see a force spy, so I'll pay attention for now.
Force spy? I like
Does
this.
he
I
get
like
what
the
he
force
wants?
spy. They
CGN
need to get
sitting deep,
momentum.
expecting a little bit of pressure through from Tree, but Element, it's, again, Element is always
Shot.
there. He's omnipresent. It feels like you can't get away from him. And this time, Benny with a 1-2 punch. This force spy has been punished. 10 rounds for CGN.
They are cleaning them up.
Well, I hope that they have a better sunset plan, because right now it's looking like we're going straight to that third map. If this is the type
Yeah.
of kind of calls that Pacific's making, you know, losing the pistol round the fashion that they did, it kind of sucks. But you have to
Yeah.
be able mentally
Shake it
to
off.
reset, go next. They're trailing only by 5 rounds. Easy. Let's do a save. Let's get a gun
Phoenix
round.
on
We
the
trust
fence.
the
They go
process.
against
We
a
trust
full
our
eco
game
now.
plan. Yeah,
It's gonna be
they've been good in gun rounds.
4-11.
They do a force spy. They rush it down. They
4-11,
lose it.
you go up
Now they're
against
back
the
to
Phoenix
eco.
ult.
They're
You can have
obviously
none of
gonna
your
give
own
CGN
ults,
an 11.
apart from maybe a Cypher ult.
Surely.
Oh,
Surely. I mean, a nice shot
Surely.
from comeback. Don't call me Shirley. I get nervous.
Obviously, they got the
because,
timing there on A.
again,
That wasn't
we
too
know
bad.
that
Yeah.
In especially Ascension, give them a sheriff, and they're a bit nasty. A lot of threats. Benny, gonna be noted early. You could see
He's gonna have to use
Phoenix there.
Phoenix ult to
I think
retake.
it forces him to use ulti.
Yeah,
Get
he
on
has
him if he
to.
fancies.
He has to use the
It's
Phoenix
Phoenix
actually a
ulti.
big win.
Yeah.
And what do they have to hold in this post?
Yeah.
Not much.
Guns?
2 sheriffs and an SMG. Gonna be focused towards comeback here. Oh, clean enough. Yeah, takes him down. Real nice. Rose, though, the unexpected element. Davi can't reveal that
Yeah,
position.
and this guy needs to break
but
door.
Jellison will have to take the eyes off them, right?
Wait, he
Like,
didn't
there we
break
go, there's
door.
the
He
first
went
bait
back.
shot. Decides to pull
Break
the trigger.
door,
Death
bro.
Should be next, but down to a 1v1.
Uh-oh.
Time ticking. And that's the shot he had to hit.
That was a nice
Couldn't
shot.
quite
Why
manage
the
it.
hell is he not
Davi is
breaking
there.
door here?
And it's messy, but it doesn't really matter. It's 11.
Unless he's
and
scared if he
thanks
breaks
back
door,
to
the guy's
flow,
gonna
which
rush him,
it is.
but-
CGN, this close. Hey, it's difficult, man. This is where I live. All right, I'm looking. I'm like, oh, CGN Airport, good, back home. But still, up to 11. This is, I mean, it's a dreamy start, isn't it? You get everything you wanted to. You get the pistol round. Hey, they run it down at you. You're converting here after a bit of a risky one. But hey, you got to be happy with how they're sitting.
It's potentially the worst Pacific's looked in this entire playoff run so far.
Yeah, for sure.
But
It is
you
a bad
have
map.
to keep in mind that this is the first serious test. This is CGN's map pick.
Yeah,
and
it's
it
a worry
is
for the rest of
going
this
to
because
go
every
in
other team's
favor
going to look
again,
at this and just
but
pick this map against
you
them.
cannot let this impact the way that you play the rounds out and your decision making and your momentum and everything.
Look
Well,
at the
look at the
confidence as well.
Whoop.
Did you see his head? I think
I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay, yeah, there's something up.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he had the omen.
But in
He
the
knows
meantime,
he's
while all this is
close.
happening, that little bit of a show over towards A. It is pressure up middle, but again, eyes on the spike. That's still pretty far off, and they have Anguist here. Playing very deep, perfectly done off the back of the turret contact, I think that was, but beautiful work from him. Cunning Anguist.
Shock also forced him to move, assisting that fight.
I just feel like Pacific just don't look like the team we saw on map 1. It feels very disjointed, but for now they're playing as 4, playing as a pack, just pouring in towards that A side. They make it past Element, and they've got the site, I don't say under control, but they've got the plant
Molly?
at least, right? The pre-take should be denied here. The
Molly's
Molly
on
from
the
up top,
head.
Benny this time sends it to the right spot. And already out, peeking towards Heaven. 2 players towards Jen. Stunning shots from them.
Ah, that was nice though. It was a nice little
Pacific
double
finally
swing from them.
showing signs of life.
Like scary when they do that stuff.
This is the Pacific that we should be expecting right now, that 1-3-1 opening while this pressure is happening with the Omen teleporting around that A main area, creating some fake pressure, Cypher working towards B. They're sneaking all the way through middle and getting ready to strike. And here we see it work out perfectly. Maybe a little misplay from CGN. Vince is the
They
only
wake up.
player on the site, but only one of 2 people towards
I have a
the
lot of
A
ults.
area,
A lot of
and he's
ults
challenging
against
all
ecos.
the way across the short to the catwalk players. And maybe a little bit of a misplay.
I don't
'cause
think so
now
with how they've been playing,
they have
but
to do this eco. Yeah, they got the Blade Storm, but
oh
do they
my
really?
god, through the smoke.
Oh, damn, but look at the aggression elsewhere, though. Loiter's just trying to get out of there. Bloody hell. He gave it a go. Anguist again. Why is Anguist so good from this spot? Playing in main is just nasty.
Ah,
Had to
he
have a
did
quick
incredible work, man.
execution
Actually
to the back of the
doable.
head. But this one ain't over. Oh my good god, comeback! That is filthy.
I was
was
thinking,
que-
why does he pop ult? But
yeah,
like,
that's exactly what I was about to say. I was like, I was questioning why he pops the ult and then he does that, and you're like, okay, fair enough, man.
I mean, speaking of comeback, it would be a really.
You think this is
good
doable with how they've
comeback
been
if they're
playing?
able to break back into this. We're starting to see all
Let's
the
see.
bits and pieces coming out.
I think it's
of
doable.
the Killjoy Ascension
That I think it just
now.
depends
We
if these
see
guys
that
start
Odin
shooting
is
now.
gonna be in play. We see the operator
If
on
comebacks
the
and
hands
the
of
other
Jet.
guys just start.
And this is going
Aimed
to
it
be
for them.
a big test.
Yeah.
Can Pacific continue making their way back and continue working through this right now? Or is this
A
where
lot of ults.
they get stalled out? Null point. Okay, yeah. Straight up
Yeah,
KO
we're
ulti, run to the
going.
site.
Yeah.
How do
Hey,
you use
Rush,
the Astro
easy
ulti?
side.
Lockdown though. That is what I look for.
Astro ult, Killjoy ult.
That's true.
You save
they
the
have Sova ult,
carry
though.
and the Sova ult.
Hunter's Fury to
Let's
set
see
up.
what the plan is.
And they have no KO to deny the Sova
Daddy.
ult.
Okay, well maybe this is it?
But I guess they do double
Double
lurk.
And they're gonna
stack,
wall off
play
with the
back up.
lockdown. And then the
they
Hunter's Fury is
do
gonna come to
ult
break
heaven?
the lockdown, maybe?
Waiting to see. There's
Wait,
the
what?
Hunter's Fury.
This is the nade for the Sean.
KO Molly set up for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just thinking
And
that he
then
ulted so
Alex
early,
is
but I guess
Jelson.
they exactly just
That's
doing
enough
it like
pressure.
that.
They should pull the
Then you
plug. Time to
killed the
go.
right one.
Yeah.
Four-man save.
Yeah, that's a big win.
Once
Is that all you gotta
piece
do, Josh?
falls,
It's a
You just gotta
timeout.
run.
That's all you have to
You
do.
If it's
run
not a
the sites.
timeout,
It's so easy to play Valorant. It's crazy.
it is a
Well,
timeout,
with the null
right?
command,
CGN
pretty much
timeout.
you can
It's
do
not
the
a
time.
timeout, it's a
Maybe if you
timeout.
set the
Yeah.
Yeah,
jet
it is a
off
timeout.
right up on that heaven line, get that first pick off, have that 5-on-4 to work with,
Like,
maybe you have a chance. But they just
it
did
is a timeout.
basically a 4-man towards B in middle, have Astra to spot
You
the
need
angle.
one
They're
shout out
playing
from
Mythic
Yampy.
anyways, like, why do we
Yampy,
need
can
more
you shout
pick
out
here?
Beast1625?
And honestly, I like the positioning late up.
Let's
back.
fucking
It was
go,
a nice
Beast
little kind of,
1265.
addition just to supplement.
The
For now,
reflank
though,
effect.
Incredible.
this is the first time we are seeing CGN have, I guess, a bit of resilience. It feels like on this half. This is 3
Nailed it,
of
of
course.
course.
One off where you're like, oh, this guy just had a round. Yeah, those can happen. Now
Why are
we're
you
seeing
laughing?
a
What-
little bit of
what's
a
so
string
funny?
together of a couple of rounds.
think you
This
got
is
the
when you gotta
numbers
do them,
right.
just lock it out, right?
But
But
honestly,
skill
the
set,
effort
I
levels were
believe,
through the
could
roof.
close
So.
out games when you have the advantage. That sometimes just,
What was
yeah,
it? What was
gets
the numbers?
messy, it goes too
1625.
far beyond them.
What did I say?
They start
1265?
losing out on that
1265.
gap they could have closed on. We'll
Close.
see if the
Yeah, it is close.
CGN has that capability here. Already, util broken in middle. Comeback taking the space, but the turret is going to be set towards, I think, switch here. That does get dealt with. So again, Pacific doing that early work, going through the checklist.
Element wants to pick up that A line and send one of his teammates over to pick up that flank from gate.
I think if Pacific
to
wins
play
6
this
rounds in a
lockdown,
row
he's
now,
going
they
for
will
the
win.
Okay.
That was the goer.
Killjoy ult,
They
50
force the
seconds.
issue.
But what do they do now?
What's the call like? You just chill, right?
A TP back sight.
It's alright to chill. Yeah, you got so much
They're out of
time.
there. It's on if Benny gets.
Yeah, they tank too
interested,
much
it's a
damage,
risky
I feel
play.
like.
The HP is low on a lot of these specific players. You're looking at comeback.
Everyone is like
Larok.
half.
Jelson even took a lot of damage here. It's Vince who's Now Smoked Off has to respect this and loses information on.
This is cool though.
Short
This
and
pushback
to
on
really
short to make the
Yeah,
rotate go in.
towards
This is
the
good.
B-side.
That's what I'm saying. The
There's
quarter's
also
pretty good
the
as
lane
well.
as
they have
well.
trip in spawn still, like the
This
kill
is
trip
deadly
kind of.
Yeah,
pressure.
yeah.
HP, good stall here. Fine
Fair one.
time. They need more than time though.
Ooh.
To land some of
And
these
but
this
this
guy
Odin,
could
they're all
farm.
low.
Davy
Ooh.
Pacific sticking.
He got
landing.
every kill?
That is exactly
What
the
the
doctor
hell?
ordered, and 5 alive after all of that, Josh.
I can't
believe
believe
it.
no one goes down
That was
here
a really
considering
good
the
play from
HPs.
Pacific to rock the boat like that.
Nick, thank you so much, man. Thank you for doing that, bro.
But wait, they didn't do timeout, right?
Appreciate the 14 months. Thanks for the prime. No, they didn't.
You know, they run it
That's
back
why?
to B, and this
That's
dart
to blame.
scanning 3 players kind of
Sure,
beat
it's a
them out. He
timeout
went
now.
for the spam kill,
Especially as they have to
realized
eco
that there was
after.
a 4th player that actually slipped right past that scan, and CGN,
now the timeout.
their lead is slipping away.
mean,
they
they
have both
could-
pistols,
they could
they're
buy
only
this.
leading by 3. They might have to do a low investment round here.
1-8?
Pacific is
No, they
starting
can't.
to make this look like a comeback.
Yeah, I
The
don't
big
think.
difference between
should
both
eco,
teams there
save for
is
AWP.
that on a round like that,
Benny takes a
Pacific
hero
on
one,
their
though.
defense would have had a main
That
control.
costs more
If
than a
this was an
penny.
A main there to set that crossfire for that late
The
round,
bundle.
they win.
Small differences can have such impacts. And a critical timeout for
Jumpy and Bacon
CGN,
wants to know what you would say in this
because,
timeout.
when we talk about has Pacific been pressured, has CGN been pressured on this map? Yeah, they've had some decent head-to-heads in this in the past.
Nothing.
But this is the
Nah,
first
just
time
being,
I'm
like,
seeing a
Fucking
big straight
staring
round.
at
So
them,
at
like,
least,
what the
to
fuck
my
are you
eye
doing? They're
test,
half
it's
HP, everyone, like,
Um,
cannot kill
but
one.
I want to see how they adapt here. What depth do they have? You
Just
do they
flame
have
'em?
someone that they
I
can
respect
depend on
that.
to give them maybe a nice little set piece to bring them out of this, or just that overall ethos change that they
No,
may
I think
need
I would
here?
say
Because it feels like we're seeing
Actually, I
Pacific
don't know
just
what I would
kick it
say.
up a gear. It feels like they've lost a little bit
I
of
would
the
just
weight of
say,
that worry, and
play
they just
chill,
started to take
relax,
duels, take fights, and honestly,
save your
playing them
ults.
incredibly well. So we already see the operator is out. That's
And,
going to be Element with an early challenge, and fair play
yeah, just kill them.
to come back to try and pick that one up again,
Nice.
because Element has been winning until then. It's a 1-1 trade out, but they lose out on Loiter here.
Smokes for Jet. I know what trade I'm taking if I'm on the attack side. And it is keeping my smokes online. Middle surely has to be used, otherwise breaking through this choke point is going to be incredibly difficult. Still, though, a second player in wine.
Oh, the high flash.
Oh,
and the
man,
swing
no one
is
was anti,
so
and they all
nice.
into
Look
it.
At this work together.
Oh, that was cool.
Maybe not
Yeah,
a
that
set
was
piece
really
off the
good.
rip, but it's perfect
goodness.
nonetheless. Lovely unison.
Yeah, look, they
knew
took
what
time
they
out
had
one
to do
round.
there, and they absolutely
they killed
achieved
them,
it.
so
That's got them up
technically
top,
I was
and
correct.
that's all they needed.
Hey, you nailed it.
That was the dream,
Yeah.
right? They sacrificed the
4
one,
chances.
and they'll take that. Because look at this again, Vince. You thought he was pinched. You thought he was done for. No.
Vince hit some really
beautiful
good shots
flash
here,
from the
though.
Phoenix, and then from downtown, Davi's there.
Second shot was
And
everything.
you're up to 12.
Securing map point off the back of that, getting the operator in your hands on the defense side, you have to be happy about how that round played
Great
out.
timeout from
And it's
Coach
the
Jumpy,
first
that's
time we
actually
actually got to see
Nailed
CGN
it.
take the fight as a team with a setup and follow-up. We haven't seen that really from them. It's been a lot of the spread default, and then as soon as Pacific starts making contact one way or another, it's really only one, maybe 2 people, guns out fighting. No real follow with the flashes, and we haven't seen the attackers run into a gravity well yet. So now we're seeing something different.
It's mad you mentioned the gravity well, because my brain didn't even realize there was an Astra still around. It has been that absent. Yeah, so this is looking like it's teeing up to go the distance, but that was a
Gotcha.
break in the trend. These were a lot of rounds in a row for Pacific, and that was the answer back from CGN. So let's see. Was that timeout enough? Was that little lean, that little adjust, that little attempt of a pocket play enough?
Say hi to Kristen.
to
Hello,
cross the line
Kristen.
now?
Hello,
Or
hello.
does it go back to that regulation we were seeing that was pretty rough to handle? Big old split.
Chat, you
here,
can do
though.
it too. Come on.
3 towards A, 2 towards B.
I
I
like
want to
this
see what their
passive
approach
operator.
is.
It's going to lure Pacific all the way in.
What
They're
do
going
you
to look for
mean?
that opening kill. Comeback surely wants it. They might peek right into the operator.
This is
not a
it, done,
B.
Jumpy.
They don't
No
know
more
if it's
rounds.
at mid or not.
Yeah, I don't think
Yeah,
there
you
is
have
no
to
way like CGN
Pacific,
loses
they,
from
they
here.
want to take middle instead. Actually, they're going to bypass it completely. They took that
Like, you have
space
4
from
match
B main.
points.
They have all of B main. Now it's a
Map
50-50
points.
that CGN need to pick. Is it A or B? And right now, they're picking wrong. As I'm saying that. Pacific's taking middle through tiles.
Yeah, what is the timing on this? Could be a bit awkward, but it's fine. After the Aldron's been invested towards middle to post up comeback, you're going to be seeing Rose head back around.
The
towards
Phoenix will
B,
come that it's a fake because he
and the
didn't see anyone
faith that it's
crossing
gonna
from
end
Yeah.
up
tiles.
is
So they think it's still an A.
Like. You've still got 3 players set
Gonna be
towards us.
weird.
Yeah, I guess you
Yeah,
could argue.
they have
And
no
then this
idea
guy
about
Bug
that.
gets wrecked, I imagine.
Yeah,
Towards
yeah.
3, but these 2 players.
I mean, it
Daddy and
depends,
Anguis,
because I think Comeback
has to
will
be a
play late,
monster
right?
hold.
He should play late,
yeah,
so I
this
don't
is
think they
really
will
tough
spot
for them
him.
to be able to do. Do they clear Boathouse? Well, no.
Yeah, look.
Okay, Loiter gonna go down, but it's traded quickly. Anguis
Yeah.
then leans
That's
out
looking
through
kinda
stairs, but it's
crisp.
traded, and that's it. That's
Yeah, it worked out
1.
pretty nice though.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
So difficult now. There's so much time and so much space they don't know about. You've already got Comeback looking towards middle. Already playing a little
BB3,
closer towards
Astra
us.
ult.
Maybe feeling
This
they've
is
already
risky.
taken over that mid space, but no, they were just on that late rotate back through. Doesn't need to overdo this, and gets
Well,
punished on that.
Could Astra ult the back
She
of
won to.
sight?
Yeah, game back
Could
on.
get a little bit weird with the spike
Maybe a
down.
little
Jim did this
unnecessary
on
as
pistol.
Vince. Yeah, I'm worried when I see this now. Let's see if LaRock's learned his lesson, or does he start creeping towards the stairs again? Underhand flash, probably there, but that's going to have to be a gorgeous flash. It had to have caught 2. He's trying to find some refuge.
No
in the
way.
smoke,
Oh.
and CGN
I mean, double
clearing
pistol helped
through.
him.
Good game.
Diffuse
Yeah.
is there. They've absolutely stuck
A little
the
bit
landing.
worried
We
for
were
Pacific on
about
this map.
and rightly
Dude,
so for Pacific.
CGN keep
They
winning
ran
every
out of
pistol
steam,
as well.
And they ran out of chances.
Is it 4-0?
Well played
4-0, yeah.
defensive retakes from CGN, starting with that pistol and wrapping it up with a